what is up, my B-Boss baddies and my Batman fellas? It is your girl, Posana, and welcome, B-Boss Army. So, as you guys can tell by the title, yes, I have some things that I want you guys to know about these women out here, fellas. This is some straight stuff that sometimes you guys don't hear because women don't tell you, and also because you guys see a beautiful woman or a woman that's your type and think that there's just no way this could be true about her. So these are kind of like things that you will never really find out. But honestly, if you know some game with men, well, you should as a man know game, but no game with women, having game with women, you guys should absolutely most definitely know maybe some of this stuff. Okay, so with that being said, you guys, if you want a different version or another version, let me know. And I do have 2 other channels, links down below. Okay, and let's go ahead and get started. If you haven't given this video a big thumbs up, come on. Jokes. Okay, so first thing is that women don't want you guys to know that they will go ahead and lie to you based on you looking that foolish. Those lies are going to be based on the type of guy. So in all reality, there's certain lies, and this is the lies, like lies that women tell. Not that I'm telling a lie, but this is a lie that happens all the time normally with women, where they will go ahead and say certain things such as they're not going to give it up the first night. They don't do this type of stuff. They only like this type of stuff. And so they only say these things depending once again on the guy. And so ultimately, most times y'all should know it's the nice guys out here. So the simps are always going to have it bad because women are always going to treat them as if they are less valuable due to how they feel about their brain, about their knowledge of women, and how much they feel like as a woman they can do and get away with you. So in all reality, when a woman decides to tell you certain lies that are like, okay, we know you're lying, or lies that are like, oh, okay, well, I have to wait, right? If she tells you things like that, y'all just gotta take it as in, okay, you know what, she is capping. Okay, she's capping, and she's only telling you that because she looks at you as a nice guy, as a simp. And the truth of this thing right here, this fact, is that the alpha guys out here, they get the pussy the first night. They get the punani the first night, guys. So that kitty, the unfortunate part when it comes down to a woman, if you guys want her to go ahead and, you know, kind of be more open with you or like you a little bit more, maybe treat you as if you're an alpha male, it really just ultimately comes down to you fellas going ahead and living up to that, becoming the full best version of yourself. And y'all, I will have more high value videos, like, you know, things that I feel like you guys could just do that could help you guys, things that women like to see that guys do that instantly make them feel like, okay, you know what, this man is high value, or this man is on his purpose. I'll do videos like that very soon, more of it, because I feel like it will really help. So I just want to wrap up. I tongue twister there. Well, not twister. I almost got my tongue. Okay, I just want to go ahead and wrap up to say, and I'm so sorry if some of the things are random that I say. Y'all know I don't edit these videos, and your girl is a little cuckoo crazy sometimes. Anyways, last one I just want to say, if she is lying to you and she's flat out giving you a solid face, no cracks in it, like, you know, she doesn't crack a smile, I'm telling you guys, she's telling you a lot, as in she doesn't really mess with you. And then in other times, it could be she does the complete opposite, where she does show a lot of smile. And then and there, you guys, as a fella, will have to read that woman. So if she's laughing in your face after telling you a lie, and it could be a lie like, oh, I don't take guys serious, or I can't take guys serious because right now I'm just too busy. Or she says, you know, I don't do relationships, you know, I've been through a lot, right? But then the second if she's around another guy, she's gonna be like, oh, you know what, I only want commitment. I don't want these playing games. I don't want you playing games. If you're gonna be playing games, right? You see? So now the lies change. But just take it like this: if she was to laugh at you in that moment or say things like I don't, that's her going ahead and absolutely not taking you serious. So a lot of times you guys can figure out what this girl is really trying to do, whether it's using you, manipulating, or maybe just being serious, but she's just taking her time. Who knows? You guys might figure it out, hopefully. Next thing on my list for lies that women go ahead and tell you guys. Y'all ready for this one? That they are absolutely, now I say lies because I think of lies, sorry, I keep mixing it up because I have another video to do anyways, sorry guys. But things I wish men knew about women. So the next thing that I wish you guys knew about women is that they are completely insecure without the add-ons. So they get their value completely from their looks, and you guys should know this absolutely, because you guys value women for their looks. So Absolutely, you guys. I have to say it. It's common sense. So when it comes down to this, a lot of girls haven't loved themselves, the natural version of themselves, the inside, the inner them, the personality, the youthfulness, or not youthful. I have a youthful side, I guess. Sorry, not to branch off. But that other side that's not about, okay, what can I do to change my image? What can I do to enhance? Sometimes they say that, right? This technically supposed to be enhanced, but nowadays it's completely changing the image. So all in all, in surgery, let's not talk about surgery, but y'all know. So all in all, with this point, it's as simple as once you take away that beauty that she found with the add-ons, whether it's lashes, whether it's hair, whether it's nails, whatever it is that she definitely wants to add on to her, there's different reasons why a woman would like to add that on. But just take it like this. Most of these modern day women go from men to men. They don't pick just one man. Most of these modern day women are broken. They say so many nasty things about men. Most of these modern day women are really against men. And so in our reality, they aren't even happy. They're not at peace. And so it's really hard for them to find peace within themselves and love themselves when a lot of these girls don't even understand that that's what they actually need to do. Instead, a lot of these girls are dealing with the guys that are bad for them, toxic, that keep breaking them even more. So self-love is never really all in women, whether they preach it or they seem like they're happy, or, women look so good. You would think that mentally they're healthy, but the reality is that they keep up so much with the way that they look, right? And that time they can spend to build and the time that they have to heal, they don't do that. And so a whole phase is going to be normal instead of, let me take the time to get my life together. Instead of, okay, well, the whole phase is really just going to equal me to dealing with different guys. So how about I just say, let me figure out what really hurt me. And then what do I really want from a man? What do I really deserve? Instead of jumping into another relationship, right? So at the end of the day, y'all, though, remember that women are not perfect as well. And as much as that they play this role of, obviously the man role, we should know that, but of course they still play these roles that, oh, I am the baddest, oh, I am the best looking one. Yes, these roles are played and they are roles, but remember, them being human, especially being emotional beings by nature, it hits them. It hits them when, okay, well, this man only likes you when you have that makeup on. But you see, sometimes it takes a lot of self-growth, self-love to develop that beauty that starts within to grow out. And a lot of times, even a girl could be so beautiful or, maybe just look better than, let's just say, the girl that all the guys wanted. Maybe that's just the case, but she won't see it. And it'll be because she doesn't love herself, right? Well, the guys want that, or I've been let down, or guys cheated on me. And so girls are now feeling like, okay, well, I'm not good enough. And so covering it up is just taking them away from themselves. And then on top of that, girls all do it. Women all do it most of the time with the modern day, right? So if that's the case, everybody's looking good. So now it just makes it 10 times harder for girls to stand out more. And so what does that lead to? Okay, well, I don't look good enough. And so think about it this way. Last thing I'll say before we move on to the last thing. Think about it this way, fellas. If they are still struggling to be, so honest with themselves, love themselves, if they're still competing, if they still want attention, you to look at their beauty, notice their beauty, how bad do you think it is for them to love or really appreciate or somewhat just, kind of look at it and say, okay, well, I do like how I look. How bad do you guys think it will be compared to just the way it would be with her being upset or being, ways already sorry if I'm dragging it. We're dealing with today's society. Sometimes I drag, I know, I'm going to work on it. Sorry, y'all. But I wanted to simply say, because I always try to add details sometimes, but I want to say that if a girl's already struggling day to day, trying to keep her image up, imagine the image that she doesn't try to keep up that much inside. So how bad is that really going to be? Extremely bad. Okay. Last thing on my list is hygiene is way worse than you guys think. So I want a lot of you fellas to understand that, listen, just because a woman looks gorgeous or she portrays and has confidence, it doesn't mean nothing. Because at the end of the day, if you get to her, you guys can literally see that she's been hiding behind the makeup, behind the, oh, well, this is my mouth and I'm going to get through life with my mouth. I'll tell a guy, go away. I'll tell a guy I don't want him. I'll tell a guy he has to pay. So At the end, these girls are not perfect. They want to act or want to be. But if you get down to the root, or if you just remember that, hey, women are not perfect, you'll get that it comes down to sometimes in life is tough. So the reality is that a lot of girls want to keep their hygiene up. They want to look good, but maintaining everything is hard. And then when you don't stay in tune and love yourself, you're going through so many times where it's like, okay, well, you're going to feel jealousy, or you're going to feel like you're not getting enough attention, so you're going to feel lonely. You're going to question your beauty. You're going to start talking bad to yourself. You're going to be negative. A lot of these things are going to happen, and slowly you transform and you become somebody that just loves to look good so you can get what you want. You're stuck on the image. Now your pride is through the roof. Your ego is big, right? These women. And now what you have is a girl that, hey, well, as long as I look good, right? It's hard. It's hard as a woman because it's nails, makeup, all these different things. Nails, makeup, hair, but body matters as well. But there's so many different things that matter to keep her up. And it's starting from within to out. So the hygiene, yes, is important. You know, you see hygiene videos, they're always out there. But what I just feel like is that a lot of girls get so concentrated on the image and looking good for the public eye instead of what's really behind the closed doors. And unfortunately, keeping up with that lifestyle, a lot of girls think they can maintain it, but they decide at the end when they realize it's so hard to maintain it to just look good on the outside instead of working within to get to the outside first. Okay, so to sum up this video, you guys, pretty much we're at the end. I wrote down in brackets, whole lifestyle, wild mess. The whole lifestyle, being for the streets, that type of woman, y'all have to understand they got to keep it up. So this whole, okay, well, I came across a beautiful girl, or you know what? These beautiful girls don't ever show me attention. Who cares? These beautiful girls are struggling day to day, every day. Not only are they trying to get money, or they get money in the wrong ways because they don't want to work or whatever reason. Instead, they want to just sell their body, or we could say they want to, what's another thing? Instead, they want to just, I don't know. You guys can think of something. But I'm just saying in a sense of like, there's so many things that they rather do that's against their morals, which they shouldn't do. So in all reality, this lifestyle of I want to be a baddie, or I want to be what we see on social media, what we hear in music videos, what we come across every day, right? Bad girls around us, good looking women around us, models all around us, guys that are alphas, guys that have money, guys that are top tier, only want these type of girls. So now that they know this, women know obviously what it takes to be that type of girl, to live that type of lifestyle. And so in all reality, it's hard, and nothing's going to change based on that girl. She might have it easier because she might look a little bit better. She might be better with her maintaining her schedule. She might be good with balancing, organization. She might be good at all that stuff, and it will help her. But at the end of the day, to be a hoe, and I say to be a hoe in a sense of like these thoughts nowadays, they don't want to claim that, but that's what they're actually doing. Like, you know what I mean? Like, you know, that's what it is. So I'm just trying to say, to wrap up, you guys, that it's a lifestyle, and whether, you know, it's a good thing or a bad thing because you're making a lot of money or you have status or all that stuff, it really doesn't matter. It just comes down to keep up with that. Girls think that they can really do it, but when it comes down to reality, it's much more difficult. And a lot of these women out there, you guys just see their image, you guys just see what they present to you right in front of your face, and you guys take that and run with it, and you guys will say, okay, well, she's just that, what you just seen. But there's a whole nother side, there's a whole nother not so greener side inside of her that a lot of you guys don't want to go ahead and see. Okay, all right, and it's not greener on the other side, and this time I'm saying it in the way of you don't want to go inside. Okay, you might just want to just go to another woman and try to find a girl that's not too caught up in, I just need to look good. If I look good, I'm good. Okay, I'm doing too much. All right, y'all, thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure you subscribe, and y'all will see me in my next video. Bye, guys.